네, 안녕하세요, 여러분. 네, 안녕하세요. okay. 네, 네, 제스님, 오랜만입니다. 네, 아란, 아란, I don't know how to pronounce your name. 네, 에스맨님, 나인 코리안 클래스님, 옴니아님, 제프. 네, 모두들 감사합니다. 네, 타타유님, 네, 탈리아님, 타타유님, 네, 탈리아님, 네, 맞습니다. 네, 잘 지내셨나요, 여러분? 네, 5월의 한국은 매우 날씨가 좋습니다. 네, 여러분의 날씨는 어떠는지 궁금합니다. How have you been everyone? 네, 캐리님 안녕하십니까? 선생님은 오늘 바쁠까요? 전 오늘 꽤 게을러요. 게으르기 싫어요. Sometimes it can be lazy, but it's better to move to do something, I guess. Yeah, so. 네, 황스타님 감사합니다. 네, 버니걸님 안녕하세요. 반갑습니다. 네, 바로 시작할게요. Today, week number 121. 예. 121번째 주 2023년 5월 13일. 네. 토요일 오전 9시 수업을 시작하겠습니다. 야네님 안녕하세요. 네, 저도 잘 지내고 있습니다. 옴니아님. 네. 오늘의 첫 번째 단어 아예. 아예. Do you know what it means? We have six examples. 예문이 6개 있습니다. 아란차님? 네. 선생님, 스페인어 할 줄 아세요? 잘 못해요. 거의 못해요. Like, gracias, hola, and some words, I guess. So, yeah, that's it. From the very start and not at all. Oh, yeah, 아예. Something like that. 아예. Like, it can be like entirely, kind of like 아예. Uh, without just 아예, it's 처음부터 해. Start from the start. Start with the begin. Begin with the start or something like that. Start all the way from the start, all the way from the beginning. 아예. It's like uh, when you do it, someone kind of did this, or I did a little bit, but let's just start all over again. Okay, 아예. Take away the other option. Just start from all the way from the start. 아예. Something like that. 아예. It's like I was doing it. Maybe a little bit was doing something, but just 처음부터. You can start from some point, but just ignore it. Let's just start from the start. 아예 처음부터 해. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. 아예. 며칠 머무르다가 아예. In this case, I was staying at some place for a while. I was just visiting maybe. Then I finally decide 아예 거기서 살기로 했어. It's hard to explain. Let me find a better way to explain. 아예. 아예. It's like sometimes it can be like not at all. Sometimes it can be like entirely. Something like that. 처음으로 시작하다. 처음부터 all the way from the start. Let's do it all the way from the start. And I is like exaggerating, emphasizing. Yeah, emphasizing all the way from the start. 아예. From the top. Yeah, that's right. 아예. You can use it after 느니. In the case 뭐뭐 하느니 아예. Okay, 뭐뭐 하느니 better to do just this. 아예. It's hard to see. Okay, let me translate this one. Oh, start from scratch, like yeah, Jeff said here. Yeah, 아예 처음부터 해. That's what it means. And second one is I stayed for a few days and I decided to live there. It's not just stay, 아예, but emphasizing. I decide to live there. 아예. Let's see more examples. 그 주엔 쉬는 날이 많아서. Oh, maybe this one is better example. There's a it's a week, like from Monday, Tuesday. Okay, just Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You don't work at weekends, so 5 days. 그 주엔, in that week, 쉬는 날이 많다. There are many day offs. So they or we decide to took a day off the whole week. 아예. Okay, let's say it was a day off here, a day off here, a day off here. Only work for 2 days in that week. Because of that, 아예. Okay. Just entirely. 아예. We decide to took a day off for a whole week. That's what it means. 그 주엔 쉬는 날이 많아서 아예 다 쉬기로 했어. Like emphasizing all of them, whole week. So that's what 아예 it means. I had a lot of days off that week, so I decided to take it all off. Oh yeah, it can be like I or we, something like that. It can be like either way, I or we. So 아예 is like emphasizing. 이번 주말에 아예 집에서 쉬기로 했어요. I decided to completely relax at home this weekend. You can be work like that too. That's very good. My pyramids in Egypt, don't change your mind and come to Egypt. Okay. Yeah, I want to visit many places in Egypt. Egypt is one of them too. So totally, entirely, completely. So yeah, it can be like that too. That's right. 차라리. 차라리 is more like before. It's better to do this. You wanted to do something, but actually some other thing would be better. 차라리, just better. But 아예 is more like entirely, the whole thing or something like that. Completely, emphasizing word. And 건물 전체를 아예 is omitted here. 아예. Even without 아예, it still works. Means the same. 건물 전체, the whole building. 빌리다, like landed, the whole building. 통째로, as a whole. 아예. It's like maybe there's a building. There are many rooms or floor. The whole floor, it can be like that. But the whole, some company landed some place, like rented or landed some place here, the third floor, and some rooms in the second floor. But 아예, this time 아예, the whole thing. I or he or they landed the whole building. 아예. Another emphasizing example. By the way, 어떻게 할게, same thing, just shorten. 거짓말은 아예 하지 마세요. Don't even think about lying. Something like that, yeah. Don't even do it at all. Yeah. Would much rather. 차라리, rather. Sometimes it can be like rather. I also can be like rather sometimes, but 차라리, rather. And 담배는 cigarette, 아예 시작도 하지 마. Just without 아예, 담배는 Don't even start. Don't even start. Maybe there's a spacing. 하지 마. So 아예, at all, like emphasizing. Yeah, don't ever start smoking. At all. It can be like at all when it comes to a negative sentence. And 이 정도 고통. Pain, this much pain. I don't care at all. Again, in a negative sentence, I can be like at all, not at all. So 이 정도 고통은 아예 신경도 안 써. I don't care about this much of a pain at all. So 아예, I hope you understand what 아예 means. Okay, and the next one is 어찌. 어찌. We have 5 examples. I have an exam after 3 hours about the history of Egypt and the neighborhood. And I don't want to live the life. Oh, the last time I opened broadcast, I was at my grandfather's. Oh, yeah, preparing for the exam is also important. So, 네, 뭐뭐 자느니 아예 한국어를 공부할래요. Rather than sleep, I want to study Korean. So 자느니 차라리 자느니 아예. In that case, 아예 can be worked. I can be fine. Using 아예 is fine, but 차라리 can be used too. So 자느니 차라리 한국어를 공부할래요. Okay, 어찌. Okay, 참새 is like sparrow. 방앗간, mill, like M-I-L-L, mill. Place where you can make some food using your grains, something like that. You know, 참새 likes to eat grains, you know. So this one is an idiom. How can a sparrow just passing by the mill, you know, when 참새 passing by saw a 방앗간, 참새 tends to visit the place and try to eat something there. So how can, something like that. 어찌. How can someone? How can you? How can I? How can he? So 참새가 방앗간을 어찌 그냥 지나가. This one is an idiom. When a kid likes to do something, play something, and when kid passing by the playground, how could he resist doing nothing? Simply that's what it means. Okay, next one. 어찌 그걸 못 봐. Like, how couldn't you that? Simply. 보다 is like to see. 못. cannot. 그걸, that one. How couldn't you see that? It's right there. It's huge. How couldn't you see that? How could you miss it? Something like that. And this one, the first one was an idiom. That's right. Is it the same as 어째서? 어째서 그거? Very similar, if not the same, I would say. 어째서? But still different. Yeah, different. 어째서? 어찌? How can? 어째서? Just different. I would say just different. I could tell. Oh. I hope good luck with your exam, Euphoria님. 네, thank you for tuning in. So 어찌 그걸 못 봐. And 어찌 보면, 어찌 생각하면. Like in a way, if you look at in some way, then this one is bigger. Maybe this one is bigger, but in a way, this one could be bigger. Something like that. 어찌 보면. And 어찌 생각하면 also in a way. If you think about it in some way, that word also correct. What he said is also correct. In a way. So 어찌 보면, 어찌 생각하면 kind of like in a way. And okay, 어찌 or 어찌나 이쁘던지, like it was very beautiful, you know. She was passing by, but I just kept looking at her because she was very beautiful. Something like that. 어찌 이쁘던지, like 어찌 and something 던지. 어찌 adjective and 던지, like how beautiful she was, and I couldn't. I just kept looking at her, something like that. While she was passing by. So 어찌나, like emphasizing she was beautiful, something like that. 어찌나 이쁘던지. I promise when I finish all my exam, I will study Korean hard. Oh, okay. Good luck with your exam and see you next time. 이포리아님, 감사합니다. So 어찌, how could you, how could they, something like that. And next one is 울리다. This time a verb, 울리다. We have 3 examples. 울리다. You know, 울다. 울다 has many meanings. Like to cry is also 울다. Okay. And 울리다, to make someone cry, is also 울리다. Or just completely different one, 울리다. Something is ring, 울리다. Ringing, 울리다. Okay, first one, 벨이 울렸어. The bell rang. 벨이 울렸어. To unload. 올리다. That's okay. I was confused. I didn't understand what you're saying at first. 올리다, to unload. Unload. 올리다. To make something go up. 올리다 also. But 올리다, unload. This time 울리다. Not 올, 울리다. That's why you're confused. 리, like after some real, 리다. That's right. The bell sounded. Okay, the bell sounded. That's right. That's better maybe. And 어디서, from somewhere, trumpet 소리. The trumpet sound. Yeah, it's like I can hear the trumpet sound from somewhere. Yeah, 어디서 trumpet 소리가 울리고 있어. The trumpet sound is sounding from somewhere. 어디서. And 노래가 나를 울리네. The song is making me cry. Maybe it's a sad song or something like that. 노래가 나를 울리네. 울리다. Yeah, 울리다. Yeah, it can be confused. Especially when real is used. Real is very large, takes a large space. That makes O and U very hard to recognize, I think. So maybe that's why. Okay, anyway, 울리다. Something is sounding or to make something cry. 울리다. Cry and ring, that's right. 울다. Yeah, 울리다. When it comes to active verb, 울다, it's just crying. Or we have covered about 울다. Some paper is like making this shape. Like not flat. Like maybe that's also 울다 as an adjective, or 울다 as a verb means to cry. But when it comes to 울리다, then it can be the passive verb of 울다, to make something cry. Not passive, to make someone cry, to make someone cry. And so also it can be like something is sounded. So it can be confusing. That's what I'm trying to explain about that. 슬픈 드라마가 울렸어요. Yeah, our subject would be the sad drama makes me cry. Yeah, 슬픈 드라마가 나를 or 저를 울렸어요. 네, 슬픈 한국 드라마가 네, 저를 울렸어요. 네, and the next one is 작용하다. 작용하다. We have covered 작용 in week number 79, by the way. Anyway, this time 작용하다. We have two examples. 참새가 울다 또는 부르다. When 참새 making a sound, then you can use 참새 울다. Like 소, cow, the cattle. When it comes to cattle, 소가 울다 means the cow making a sound like moo, moo. 네, 소가 울다. You can use 울다 when some animal make a sound. Then you can use 울다. That's a good one. Yeah. And 부르다. You don't really say 부르다. Maybe if 참새 is something like making a sound like singing, then 참새가 노래를 부르다. Maybe you can use the expression a sparrow is singing a song. When the sound sounds like a song, a music, something like that, then you can use it that way. But in other case, you don't really say when an animal is 부르다. Maybe 부르다 is like when an animal is calling someone, is calling you. Then you can use 참새가 나를 부르다. In that case, you can use 부르다. So, yeah, there's many things to explain about that. 네, 작용하다. We have two examples, and I will copy and paste. You're welcome, Carrie. It's my pleasure. 네, 작용하다. Okay, first one. 물체, an object, thing, visible thing, physical thing is 물체. 힘, usually power, but in this case, it's more like force. So, 작용하다. 작용하다 is like 작용하다. It operates some physically or chemically, usually, primarily. So in this case, when a force is applied to an object, then it starts to move. Okay? When a force is applied on the object, then it starts to move. So, 물체에 힘이 작용하면 움직이기 시작해. 복붙했어요. Oh, that's a good one to remember. You can use a lot when it comes to using a computer. Control V, Control C, 복붙. 복사, to copy, 복사. In 붙이다, 붙이기, 붙이다, just verb. So, to paste, to stick on something, 붙이다. So, 복붙, 복붙했어요. I copy and paste it. 네. And second example is 거기는 that place. You're talking something about that place. And 중력 is like gravity. So the gravity doesn't operate that place. Maybe in some planet, very small planet, I don't know. Anyway, 거기는 중력이 작용하지 않아. To operate as a physical or chemical reaction or something like that. That is 작용하다. So, 네, 작용하다. And the next one is 확실하다. 확실하다. Do you know what it means? We have 예문 5개가 있습니다. 예, to be sure, to be certain, 확실하다. That's what it means. So, 이 길이 확실해. 이 길이 확실해? Are you sure this road is correct? This is the right direction? You know, 이 길이 확실해? Are you sure about that? 분명해. Obvious? 분명하다. More like obvious, clear, something like that. 분명하다. Apparently, obviously. More like obviously, I think. 분명하다. It can be very similar, yeah. Are you sure about the road, about the direction, about the way? Yeah. 이 길이 확실해? Yeah. And 좀 더 확실한 방법. 좀 더 확실한 방법. Method, which is more. It's like, okay, just I'll give you some example. Let's say there are two methods to use in order to do some task. This way, if you use this way, if you use this method, then it can be like 60% of chance to do work successfully. And this time, if you do use this method, then let's say it's about 70% of chance that you can do it. You can finish the task successfully. Then this one is called 좀 더 확실한 방법. 좀 더 확실한 방법. So a little bit more. What would I say? Certain way or definite method or something like that. More, better. I don't know. 좀 더 확실한 방법. Maybe I have to look up. More obvious way. More certain way. I don't know which one is better. The more safe method. It can be like more safer. The safer method. It can be like that too. 안녕, 내 오빠 친구를 나이젤입니다. 나이젤님 안녕하세요. 아침에 is morning. 내 선생님 너희 너무 대박. 좋은 말 같습니다. 감사합니다. More successful method. Maybe could be. More surefire way is how I would translate it. Oh, that's a good, interesting, and sounds good to me. More surefire way. Hard to say with no con. Oh, maybe that's right. Thank you for sharing your method, by the way, 링메링님. 네. And 나는 그게 확실한 증거. Okay, 확실한 증거. Like 증거 is like evidence, a proof or evidence. 확실하다. Very certain. 확실한 증거. Hard, solid evidence. Oh, it can be like. So, I don't think that is a hard evidence. That's what it means. 나는 그게 확실한 증거라고 생각하지 않아. This way is more certain. This method which is more certain. Can be like that. 예. So 나는 그게 확실한 증거라고 생각하지 않아. And okay, alibi. Usually alibi가 확실하다. You know, just this guy. Okay, he's not guilty at all. Okay, 알리바이가 확실해. 알리바이가 확실해. Just he's got an alibi. Yeah, just simply. 확실하다. In Korean, we usually use 확실해 together. 알리바이가 확실해 when someone is proved to be not guilty, you know, or proved to be he was in some place at that time, somewhere else, not at the crime scene, something like that. You know, 알리바이가 확실해. We usually go together. 알리바이 and 확실해. So maybe you can just consider it as just kind of like an idiom. 네, 비산님 안녕하세요. 비산 마나스라님, 네 반갑습니다. 네, 그다음에 뭘 원하는지 확실하게 얘기해. Like say clearly in this case. Make someone not too misunderstood. Just make it clear. Say what you want. What you want. Say clearly what you want. Something like that. So 확실하다. Kind of certain, sure, clear. It can be like that. Yeah. 확실하다. And the next one is 개선. 개선. Have you heard of it? We have two examples. 네. 리즈님, 네, 오랜만입니다. 전 잘 지냈습니다. 네, 반갑습니다. 리즈님도 잘 지내셨나요? 네, 자기 자신의 목적, purpose of my purpose. 확실하게 알아야. You have to know your purpose clearly or 확실하게, certainly, or you have to make sure that you know. You have to make sure you know your purpose. Something like that. 모든 일에 최선을 다해 성공할 수 있다고 생각나. I think you can be successful to your best in everything, in anything or everything. 모든 일에. So 모든 일 is just everything. Yeah, every work or something like that. So that's a good example, 하윤님. Yeah. And 개선. 개선. Have you heard of it? 개선. Or anybody know what it means? 개선. It's like kind of like to improve. Kind of improve in a way. Improve. But improve is more like 발전. 개선 is more like when there's something bad, something to fix when it comes to system, not perfect. And 개선 is making it better, making a bad thing to a good thing. Making system, when it comes to system, when it comes to a machine, when it comes to something like that, 개선, make it better. In a way, it can like improve, but improve doesn't really. It's like still when it comes to either good or bad. Let's say this one is already good, and still make it better. This improve, or make, let's say this one good and bad. When it was good, still you can improve. And when it comes when something was not good enough, still it can be improved. So improve, 발전. Improve can be used in either way, by the way. But 개선하다 is only when something is bad. 개선하다. There's something bad about it. You make it better by fixing it. That's 개선. As a noun, by the way. 개선하다 is a verb. 개선 itself is a noun. So I thought it was those things that keep rolling along. It's an old World War II song. The 개선 keep rolling along. 개선. Okay. Okay, now I understand. 개선. What's 개선 in English, or maybe is it French, or I don't know. 한 달 전에 사내 아기를 낳았어요. 축하합니다. 축하합니다. 아기 이름이 뭐나요? What is the name of your boy? 와우. 축하합니다, 리즈님. 네. 아이 이름이 궁금하네요, 갑자기. 네. 누가 비사님이 합격했나요? By the way. 네. Anyway, 개선. 시스템 개선이 필요해. We need a improve of a system. We need to improve. 개선이 필요해. We have to make it system better. We have to make the system better, something like that. 시스템 개선이 필요해. 네. 그다음에 관계, like relationship. When relationship is not really good, and 개선, we make the relationship better. I'm trying, or they are trying, in order to 개선, 관계 개선, relationship improvement, something like that. No one knows what 개선 is actually. It's those two wheeled thing that the army uses to transport. Two-wheeled thing. Okay. Okay. Something like maybe with using my imagination. Maybe something like it's a wheel over here and another wheel over here. We make maybe and some handle so that you can move. I don't know. Just okay, maybe. Anyway, in this case, in Korean, 개선 is like just making something better by fixing some problem about some object or system or something like that. 지역 공공의 시설을 개선할 필요가 있다. Okay, 개선할. In the case, 개선하다. You have to make it verb. But still, good try. Very good, 하연님. 지역의 공공시설, like public facility in the local area. We need to make it better. We need to fix them, something like that. Almost exactly like that. 개선. Okay, that's also 개선. I never knew. Thank you for sharing your knowledge, Jeff-님. 네. Okay. And the next one is 바람직하다. 바람직하다. We have 3 examples. 바람직하다. 바람직하다. When something is advisable, I don't know. Recommended. When something is recommended, kind of like suggested. No. Recommended. Okay. 대화로 풀다. 풀다. 푸는 게 풀다. To solve. One of the meaning is to solve the problem. 풀다. And solve by a conversation or communicating. When there's a misunderstanding between two parties, and by communicating, they can solve the issues together. And to solving with the communication is more 바람직해. It's like recommended, kind of like recommended, better, something like that. Something good, very positive word. 바람직하다. 바람직하다. Maybe I need to use some AI techniques. It says simply it's better to. Yeah, it's better to. If you put without 더. Okay, without 더. It says it's best to have a conversation about it. Something like that. But AI translation not always correct. So anyway, 바람직하다, more recommended, better, or something that I could suggest to, recommend to anyone or everyone. The way that I suggest or recommend to anyone. It's something like that. 바람직하다. Desirable. In a way, it came like desirable. Okay, next one. 확실하게, make it clear. 문서, document. Leave it as a document, so that you can make it clear without misunderstanding or without worrying about wrong memory, something like that. You know, 확실하게 문서로 남기는 게 desirable or recommended, something like that. 바람직해, better. Oh, it's not really related with 바람. 바람 is just wind. 바람직하다, not really related with 바람. So, okay, 바람직한 결과, favorable or desirable or the result, the outcome. 결과 is like result or outcome, which is very kind of like nice, as you hoped or as you wanted, as you desired or something like that. 바람직한 결과. Or it can be like also morally good in a way. So 바람직한 결과. Oh, 대화 and 회화. What's the difference? 대화 is just communication, conversation with some person. It could be any person. And 회화 is more like a language learning term. Like usually when you have a conversation with someone, you don't really say 회화. 회화 is like conversation language itself as a study subject. Like English conversation, English, 영어 회화, or 프랑스어 회화, or French 회화, or Spanish, 스페인어 회화 as a foreign language learning subject. 회화. This is the nominalization of 바라다, I think. Oh, but that's right. Yeah, that's right. 바라다. 바라다, to want something, to hope something. 바라다. I want that result. 바라다. Okay. When you want the outcome as some certain way. 바라다. You know, 바라다. And 바람직하다. Oh, that's right. 링메리님, thank you. Elia님, hola. Apenas me uno. I don't know. I can read, but I don't know what it means. 네. So, 링메리님, 감사합니다. Thank you. Something like 바라다. Related with that one. That's right. So, 바람직하다. Favorable, desirable, or suggested way. 말하반. 말하반. I'm not sure what it means. 차피아님, by the way, 안녕하세요. Okay, next one is 연구하다. 연구하다. Do you know what it means? We have 3 examples. 연구하다 is to research or to, in a way, it can make to study, to have a 실험, test about something, but usually it's to research. 말하반, 안녕하세요. Oh, yeah, I forgot that one. Yeah. 말하반, 안녕하세요. 네. 안녕하세요, 차피아님. 말하반, 반갑습니다. And 고맙습니다, 타타유님, 탈리아님. 네. And 새 기술, new technology. I am, or they are, or we are researching about a new technology. New techniques. Yeah, that's also fine. Yeah, that's right. We are researching new techniques. 새 기술을 연구하고 있어. Very good, 얀네님. And 나는 경제에 대해서 오랫동안, for a long time, I studied or researched. I researched about economy or economic for a long time. 나는 경제에 대해서 오랫동안 연구했어. And 연구할 만한 가치, the value, it worth a lot to research about it. When it comes to this, 연구할 만한 가치가 커. It has a high value about researching. 연구할 만한 가치가 커. Oh, researcher. Usually researcher is as a member of a company. Usually 연구원. Usually it's 연구원. Usually one is kind of like a member of some group. One. But in Korean, when it comes to researcher, usually 연구원 as a group. Usually, individual. If you research individually, maybe you can use 연구자 when it is individual. But usually in Korean, 연구원. 대학교에서도요. 대학교 in university or college usually just 학생. Sometimes 학생 do the research too, but usually 학생. But 학생은 연구할 수 있어요. 학생이 연구했어. 대학교 학생이 연구했어. 뭐 학생들이 maybe. Students of a college or university, they researched. 대학교 학생들이 연구했어. You can say like that too. 그 팀은, the team, 축구를 열심히 해서 try hard playing soccer or football, 바람직한 결과를 얻었어요. They obtained a very desirable outcome or result, and which is very good Korean. Yeah, perfect. 그 팀은 축구를 열심히 해서 바람직한 결과를 얻었어요. Yeah, grammatically that's perfect. 새 학생을 간다 교회사다. I'm not sure what you're saying. You're welcome, 데브라님. 네. So 연구하다 to research. And the next one is 착하다. 착하다. We have 예문 6개가 있습니다. 새 학생을 간다. Going to a new student. 교회사다. Buying a church? I don't know. Okay. 착하다. When someone is kind or nice. Personality is describes personality. 착하다. So when someone is nice. And 착한 어린이. Like nice kid. Good boy or good girl or just nice chill child. 착한 어린이. And 착해. Oh, 착해. He's nice. Oh, she is nice. 착해. And 착하게 살자. Okay, live nicely. Something like that. Don't do a bad thing. 착하게 살자. Live nicely. 착한 사람이 되고 싶어요. I wanted to be a nice person. That's which is really good. 착한 사람이 되고 싶어요. 착한 척하지 마. 그래. 착한 척하지 마. We have example. 착한 척하지 마. By the way. 착한 그 좋은 것들. Good thing maybe. Okay, 착하다. Okay, 착하다 and 척하다. I wanted to say about 착하다 and 척하다. 착하다 is an adjective just describing a personality. And 척하다 is like you doing something with your fake, or you disguise doing something, you pretend doing something else, or you pretend to do something, or you try to deceive that you are this kind of person. 척하다. So 착한 척하다 is like you are pretend, you are deceiving, you are acting like you are a nice person. That's 착한 척하다. And 착한 척 하지 마. Don't do that. Don't deceive as if you're a nice person. Something like that. 착한 척 하지 마. That's what it means. 너무 착해도 안 yeah. What's the difference between 착하다, not 착하다. 착하다 and 친절하다. 친절하다 is more like too kind. You are answering to someone kindly, or you are explaining kindly. That is 친절하다. You are replying or communicating, have a conversation, 친절하다. Like, with a smile and in a way easygoing or something like that. 친절하다. And 착하다 is more like just personality. I don't know. It can be used in many different ways, but 착하다 still just nice. When someone is nice as a personality, just personality. I hope you can understand what I'm trying to say. 친절 is sincere. Not sure about that. Not sure about that. 그는 잘생긴 데다가 마음씨도 착해요. The he is not only handsome, 데다가 beside he is has a heart, nice heart, something like that, warm hearted or something like that. 마음씨도 착해요. So that's a good example. Yeah. 잘생긴 데다가 마음씨도 착해요. And the next one, 너무 착해도 안 좋아. 너무 착해도, you can use 도, the particle. Anyway, 너무 착하면, if someone is too nice, like too nice, and it also not really good. It can be not really good in a way, that's what it means. 너무 착해도 안 좋아, Someone can take advantage from that guy, if he's too nice. And 난 착한 사람이 좋아. I like the nice person. 난 착한 사람이 좋아. 착하게 살자. 내 친구를 우리 파이팅 함께하는. I'm not sure. It looks like you're using AI translation or I don't know. But still, yeah. You try anything is good. So, 네, 착하다. And the last word of today is which is very easy, I think, which is radio. Radio. Never had that problem. What do you mean? Since you're not nice, or or you don't mind that someone is too nice, you still like him, or I'm not sure. Either way, maybe. 네, radio. Simply radio is an English loan word. Radio. So radio 듣고 있어. I'm listening or listening to radio. 콩글리시 word radio. That's right. I think North Korea use radio from Japanese. I'm not sure. That's something I'm not sure about. Oh, radio. That's something I never had a clue about it. Maybe I can look up radio. It's lagging, so never mind. Oh no. I don't know about that. I'm not sure. It doesn't really say anything. I couldn't find about that. So anyway. Okay. That's devil emoji. Okay. Thank you for explaining. 라디오 듣고 있어. I'm listening to the radio. 시간 3분. 따라와 해. I don't know. 따라와 해. 네. 네, the next one is next one is 나는 TV보다 라디오를 많이 들어. It's like I'm spending more time listening to the radio than watching TV. 나는 TV보다 than TV 라디오를 많이 들어. I'm listening to the radio more. Spending more time listening to the radio than watching TV. That's what it means. 나는 TV보다 라디오를 많이 들어. So, just to summarize. 네. This one is last week. This one is last week. Sorry about that. 네. 아예. It's really hard to explain out. I had a tough time explaining. 아예. Like emphasizing word all the way from start or entirely or like not at all when it comes to a negative sentence. Like very emphasizing word. 네. 어찌, how can you, how can someone, how can he, how can I, 어찌. 울리다, make someone cry or something is sounding. Yeah. And 작용하다, to operate or to apply some physical or chemical force. 확실하다, to be certain, to be sure, to be clear in sometimes. Yeah. 개선, kind of like improving, fixing something bad to make it better. 개선. 바람직하다. Desirable way. 바람직하다. Something like that. Recommended way to anyone. 바람직하다. 연구하다. To research. 착하다. To be nice. And radio. 선생님 정말 존경. 감사합니다. 캐리님. 오늘의 어휘가 조금 어렵지만 재미있었어요. 감사합니다. 선생님. 제가 선생님에게 꽃다발을 드리고 싶은데요. 야, 꽃다발 4개. 4 꽃다발 감사합니다. 장미 4개네요. 4 roses. I really thank you. 감사합니다. 예. 예. 네. Which is why I never write anything. 오케이. 1시간, 벌써 1시간 지났어요. 저도 놀랐는데 1시간 됐네요. 네. 하연님 고맙습니다. 저도 재밌었습니다. 네. 고생하셔서 선생님 라이브가 너무 재밌었어요. 좋은 주말 보내서 고맙습니다. 예. 라이브 재밌었다고 하시니 저도 기분이 좋습니다. 네, 얀네님 저도 감사합니다. 네. 오늘 수업은 여기까지고요. Yeah, that's it for today. And next week, I'm thinking about some other thing too. Not only, vocabulary session. Maybe something, maybe bring Mookie back sometimes, or some other game. I'm thinking about it. So next week, I'm not sure what I'm going to do something. What I'll be doing next week, but maybe I could do it too. Vocabulary session. I'm not sure, but still, I hope you join the next week also. And by the way, I have to tell you this. May 27th, 부처님 모신 날 in Korean. The 2 weeks later, a week after next week, I had to take some exam. So for a week, there will be no sessions. But I have a session next week, so maybe let's have some fun studying something or practice something Korean. So I hope you see all of you. 네, 그럼 방송 들어주셔서 감사하고요. 네, 모두들 한 주 잘 지내시고 다음 주에 또 봬요. 네, 감사합니다.